Hi creators, it's Claire from Springworth, and today I'm going to take you on a little trip around the Bathurst Heritage Trails. Now this isn't sponsored, I just thought some people might like to see inside. So the Heritage Trails are like a showcase for some of the more traditional crafts. So you might think blacksmithing, woodworking, obviously there's some fibre art, that's why we went. And there is also this kind of hop on, hop off bus element that we didn't participate in, where you get to go and see some of the historical and cultural features and buildings of Bathurst on a little hop on hop off bus. That sounds like fun, but it wasn't what we were in for today. So I did take some footage inside, so I'll show you those and then pop back and I'll tell you what I thought overall of the trails. So there are a few pavilions where you can see and buy lots of supplies. There was some beautiful wool. There was a challenge where they were making kind of garments from wool that was shorn on the day. So the sheep were there and they were hand shorn, and then the were spinning the wool and then they were knitting the wool, and the challenge is to make an item and see how far they can get. So that was pretty fun to see. The sheep were very cute, but it was a bit smelly. There was lots and lots of woodwork, both woodwork being sold and woodwork also in progress. So there was wood turning, there was a wood lathe, lots of that. There was plenty of blacksmiths. We went to one of the demos, saw them turn some metal, make some shapes, talk to you a little bit about blacksmithing. There was also a food and drinks section, but there wasn't a huge amount of choice, particularly for a vegetarian, so we struggled a little bit there, but there was some amazing cakes. I had this pistachio cheesecake that was divine. So overall there wasn't quite as much in the demo as I was expecting. There also wasn't quite as much in the fibre arts as I would have loved. There was some cool things. There was some stamping, there was some marble arts. I don't think we'll be rushing to go back next year. There was plenty to see, but I think I'm a little bit spoiled when it comes to crafty fairs. I used to run a craft fair down in Sydney when we lived there, so I have met a lot of very talented people, and this was a little bit more traditional than those. So yeah, blacksmithing's cool, but it's not necessarily something I'm interested in. Again, wood turning. But I did make one important decision, which is going to be my retirement present, and I'm going to buy myself one of the spinning wheels to spin my own fibres, my own wool, my own yarn. So that was important. And we did see lots of cool stuff, but it's not necessarily something you need to see every year. But if you are around and it happens to be the Bathurst Heritage Trails weekend, be sure to check it out. It's worthwhile for a visit. So I hope you enjoyed this little snippet of the Bathurst Heritage Trails. I would love to know, is there a similar fair like this near you? I know there's a couple in Victoria, and a friend actually recommended that I actually thought I would really like this, so that's why we went. We were passing through Bathurst to come down into the mountains anyway, so it was good timing, and I enjoyed the day. I'm very tired from having walked around, so if I am a little bit lost and a little bit spacey, that's probably why. We're off on some more adventures to see some more handmade things, heading down to the show, so you'll have to come back next week to check out that video.